Epic Arma Reforger battles you won't believe. You're in for a treat today. Before we begin though, a leak. Well, I say a leak, it's more of a teaser. What can you see on your screen right now? What can you pick out from this picture of what is going to come to Arma Reforger? The devs are cooking up their next big update. It's true, they are. It's about time. It's been a while since their last one, and any major changes. There is the roadmap, and we'll get to that a little later on. But let's focus on this image. What can you see? Now, we are live, if you care to shout out. It's not like one of those school things where we're going to wait for someone to answer. You know, and it gets really awkward. Remember that back in school? The teacher would just stand there tapping their feet and then randomly pick on a poor fellow. Yes, so this is the image we've got on X, used to be Twitter. And now my first thought was we're going to be able to shoot from vehicles as they're moving. That was my first thought. Then I thought, you know what, this could be stationary. They could have just jumped into the back, you know, of the open transport truck and they're just shooting. However, the blurriness of kind of the surroundings, again, maybe FIA, Soviets there, suggests to me that the vehicle is moving. Unless it's just, no, again, I would say the focus, but then there is some motion blur, it looks like. So that is, I think, something that has been teased in this photo, alongside with a few other, let's go to the roadmap. So the other updates to come, let me just show you this. Here we go. Let's make this a bit larger so you can see. So that isn't included in the roadmap. So that's additional, okay? And let's actually get some background bloody noises as we're waiting here. We're going to be joining the BattleFront madness. Oh, there we are. We can hear the winds now. We're going to be spectating the battlefield, watching their best soldiers. So on this roadmap, we have got, once again, gears and weapons. The anti-personnel mines are to come. Electrical system, both islands will have their own electrical grid. Infrastructure and buildings will all be supplied with utility power. And it will be possible to disrupt and restore the supply of utility power from points of distribution. That's got me super, super excited to replay vanilla. My last few streams, I have been enjoying vanilla. And with the next roadmap update, hey, I'll be back on. Conflict update. Bases will soon be constructible almost anywhere on the map. And will no longer have preset locations. Super exciting, more of a sandbox experience, and again will make games even more replayable than ever. No game is the same. With this change, they're gonna get even more creative. And then HQ role, love this. The game definitely needs it. Well, it doesn't need it. It's working without it right now. I really think, you know, teams, servers will be able to become a lot more competitive by adding a commander role who can set objectives to all platoons. So very, very exciting. And here, welcome to the BattleFront madness. Hey, there we go. I'm just trying to see if we had actually any of the logos for the top. This is Advanced and Secure on Belarus, if I'm saying that right at all. This is Belarus. I'd imagine you would say it with a French accent, but us Brits and the French, we don't get along for reasons which, you know, I'm actually unsure of anymore. If you know why the English and the French don't get on, put it down below. Maybe we can help squish it. But we're joining the BattleFront madness and we're jumping on board with Arma Rats right now. We're showcasing some of the best players Now, what I want you to do is if you see a good play, I want you to put the timestamp down below. Oh, armor rack coming in with Fat Lip. Seeing if you can pick off PCF. If you see any plays, I want you to put the timestamp in and we will pin that to the video. Or if you have any interesting jokes or tips, I will be picking a top comment to pin to the video for anyone that comes to watch it after we are live. We've got the usual players, Ghost Recon, we've got Fidget there. Let's see what they have to do. Before we do that, massive shout out to Camo UK, who was first on the scene. Look at these two, loving the way they're moving around as well. That lip coming in. And again, they can't see what we can. Pop Punk Tomo. Happy Whiskey Wednesday. That is the first time I've said that. Happy Whiskey Wednesday. Today anyway. There you are. That goes to you, Pop Punk. How are we doing? I'm fantastic. A good day. Expected it to be hotter than what it was. But we got away with it. Sooty Trades, shooting from a vehicle. Sooty, you've got to be right. I think shooting from a vehicle, and let me just show you this on screen once more. This is the image we're talking about, which was released today. Shooting from a vehicle has been, for me, a requested feature. You know, so many times you're in the passenger seat, you're in the supply truck, you see an RPG, and you think, if only I could shoot them, I would have saved a lot of members. So that is what we think is being leaked. And there will be more leaks and teasers over the next few coming days, apparently, as we build up to the next big Arma Reforger update. And then near and far apart, let's show you the battlefield as it stands. So currently we are spectating the woods with a NATO force. However, they need to actually capture Igla, which is the town behind them. They're unable to take this anyway, so maybe they're there to cause trouble. As they cause trouble, they're actually losing Lednik. So we're going to go over just behind them. We're going to whiz past the hunting lodge. We'll see Reg Cray here as he defends their front operating base from Josh Horn and ads. And a little further on, ooh, this is a proper battle right now. And it does look like, oh, so NATO are actually attacking this one. The Soviets have it under control. And a mix of members here. Looks like you have Toddman, PC Smith, within that 50-meter range. I'm going to say Ladies Man is just outside. Maybe he's in it. Zombie Goats and Compass trying their best to defend. Over on the horizon, looking towards the other base, which the Soviets need to attack. They've got Monty and Massive. Saw these guys on earlier. Whizzing around the map in the little birds. Going on sneaky flanks. Talking of sneaky. Big shout out to Monty as he loots the NATO armories. Maybe he's just trying to rinse their supplies. And we've got Sully and Slicksy right now who don't have a clue as they see their supplies being whittled down. Monty buying himself that Lambo he's always wanted. Massive over here, sneaking his way through. Let's look at the map. They're trying to catch a Dimmock whilst they are losing Letnik. What do you do in this situation? Do you continue with the attack? Or do you go and play defense? Talking of defense, We're jumping on board with Zombie and PC Smith looking like they've got a trade. And one of the last Soviets up right now, the Goat. He's crawling round. Darth Tom. Is he up? He is. And he's just watching over. PC Smith has regained consciousness. The Goat trying to help out his mate Zombie. Oh, PC Smith is so close, buddy. Darth Tom making some movements. The Goat using Zombie's body for cover. A human meat shield. Hello, chat. That was my long time question. When are we going to shoot out of the vehicle? It supposedly is an update which is on the way. And I love it. Cerberus. Happy Whiskey Wednesday. Creamy, creamy. Happy Whiskey Wednesday, Reaper. Happy Whiskey Wednesday. Oh, PC Smith has just gotten back up. Darth Tom taking shots from behind. Literally on the other side of a rock right now. Oh, and Compass helping out Zombie and Goat. Compass being pushed by Ladies Man. Is he just keeping them around for company? Compass finishing off PC Smith as well. There is a kill feed, so Compass should know that Ladies Man is still up. See you on the battlefield. Salute. We will see you indeed. Brown, salute, brother. Happy Whiskey Wednesday. Pulling back to Letnik is the better idea. Absolutely. If you're on the attack, it's a base race. Now, depending on how long you've been attacking for, you should have a good idea if you will win that race. Pulling back, I would agree with you. And Compass putting in a very good shift here. But we can see right now, Letnik has been captured by NATO forces. And you've got Jay Hamers coming in with supplies. Perfect timing. Now, Lady Man still up. Well, still alive. Not quite up. Reg Cray sneaking his way through. Little birds above. As we see Lee, Splashy and Lopez. They're heading to the next forward operating base. Let's see. This shouldn't have too many supplies. Sometimes we can catch on to it. It's got 86 supplies. So whoever captures it, you need to very swiftly reinforce it. Lysak coming in, finishing off Lady Man's. Oh, Lysak was here. So Lady Man's must have just given up. Oh, Ads just getting the kill there. Shout out to Vendetta. Another regular we see on the server. And just over here. Ah, this is what you like to see. We've got another mobile unit. Let's have a look where we are right now. The camera's here. And they've just built this base. Look at this. You've got your sniper nests, your gunners, heavy machinery, medic tents. You've got Big Bad Brad, Top and Smokey. Undercover ops right here. We saw it last game. However, they built it a bit closer to the woods. Talking of the woods. Again, still 3 NATO soldiers causing trouble for this back line. Creamy, he was in the chat. And now he's doing what a good Creamy sniper does. He's evacuating the tower. Oh, we love to see it. Happy Wednesday, all. It is Arma Reforger spectating the battlefield once again. We've got little fights from Vendetta fighting Lee and Lopez right now. Vendetta getting the kill on one. Looks like Lee is just bandaging up as Lopez covers his 6. Lee taking some shots. And he's going to manage to get out of there. Lopez covering there. Vendetta feeling confident. He's not going to push up. He's going to keep this angle. See what he can do. Actually making a run via the air. And he looks like he's off to that secret operating base just west of below. Josh Horn. Could you be capping the base? You are. Igler now being taken as well. It is a consecutive back-to-back capture from NATO. But he definitely needs reinforcements. Ads just on his north could do with being pushed up. Vendetta, Lee, and Lopez in this triangle of death. Vendetta, it looks like he's got all of them. He's finished off Miles. And now Lopez. Wow. A 3v1. Vendetta coming in. Representing PlayStation. Wow. That was a solid performance. Let's see some love in the chat for Vendetta with a 3v1. Scott, I played with Creamy Sniper. Have you seen our forward MOB? I absolutely have. We were covering that beautifulness. Look at this. You don't see this every day. Your gunner nests, the medic tents, your armories, heavy machinery there as well. And the good old radio relay station. Does the relay station offer a spawn point, I wonder? But good to see, good to see. I mean, you've got all these incredible tents. Is there like an arsenal truck round here? Or, oh wait, no, there we are. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the command one. Is there a construction truck? I bet that's hidden under a different one, isn't it? Unless they've moved that out. Incredible. Absolutely, Scott. Thank you so, so much. Doesn't allow you to capture bases. Not ready to be caught, but allows for respawns. Look at that. Beautiful. A different way to approach this game. Every day it becomes more and more tactical. And let's have an overview here of the two bases. We've got Igler still being captured by NATO forces. And you'll see their fallback base is here in the woods. You can build using command truck. Oh, incredible. Incredible. That just, it keeps me excited. Oh, let's have a look here. Look at this. You don't often see it. But literally on the other side of the wall, you've got Josh and Creamy. They were a meter apart. I mean, Josh can definitely hear Creamy. And I believe that will stop the attack. It has. Igler is no longer being taken. Josh being sensible right now. PC Smith just a bit too far south. And adds, I reckon he might creep into that 50-meter capture radius. But a certain and very deadly compass right now is trying to clear out the area. Will they find Josh? Vendetta. Lurking around. Look at this. Look at this placement. just puts himself where he expects players to approach from. What a way to play. Now, going back to NATO's forward operating base, you've got Send It, JC, Hood, Daniel, Lopez, Vader. And you've got a load of downed NATO players surrounding Valium, who is very much alive, and he's not going to like what he sees unless Bard decides to put him down. Oh, I think Bard is going to try and rescue him. Maybe capture. Capture and secure. I had to leave yesterday. Oh, hello. I had to leave yesterday, though, because my area was under a tornado warning. Damn. Is everything okay? Got some footage of the clouds rotating. But yeah, we're all good. Wow, fantastic. I've always wanted to see a tornado in real person. But not at the expense of anyone else. Just dropping in to say I love battle commentary videos and watching the AAS servers. Keep up the great work. Hey, thank you very much, buddy. Great to have you here, and hope to see you in the servers as well. Yes, definitely send them in the Discords. Okay, Jay Hamus, look at this. Are they going to try and rescue this player? I'm very intrigued to see what happens if he wakes up. I mean, we know he could be down for quite some time. I'll keep an eye. Shooting ghosts. We'll keep an eye on the kill feed right now. But Hill 193 is looking safe for another day. Rotating back over, it's starting to get a little more lively. We see Top taken down. Marmelia potentially butchered that name, but I'll blame the whiskey. I'll be in today or tomorrow because we're expecting another round of storms. Woo. Keeping it exciting. Smokey coming in, helping take out Creamy Sniper. Fiddy taking out Jay Hamers, and PCF with a kill onto Armor Rat. We've got Top. He is on point. Oh, and just been shot in the back. Very unfortunate timing. Compass has been downed. Smokey as well. Kumar is a one-man unit defending this base, and that's it. They've taken out all possible threats other than PC Smith, who's just lurking in the tower. He has got Robbie in front of him. I wonder if he has been downed. Robbie's been shot. And he's going to try and return this fire, using the bush to his advantage. Shots going down. PC Smith made aware. On his southeast side, Major Fug slowly creeping up, aware of the shots. Going from bush to bush. He'll be safe for now. Especially as Robbie has cleared the threat in the tower. Sniper down. Sniper down. Great performance from the Soviets. And we've got the Goat and Zombie coming on up. Now they don't know the town is clear. They've got themselves set up very, truly nicely on this northwest side. If a vehicle was to come up this road right now, it would be the worst timing. Thought it was giving me a little wave then. Vendetta still lurking, playing defense. Look at this. I would not want to be on the NATO side as we speak. And it's a slow build-up. But once again, guys, you can get involved in all this craziness. Oh, and Valium. Oh, my lord. Not quite sure what we've interrupted here. Valium isn't looking too happy. I hope he's not being too cheeky. Oh, have they just thrown a grenade in there? I think that's a war crime. That is a war crime we have just witnessed. I mean, Mev, we need to take you to court, buddy. That was a war crime. It's on camera. Shooting the body as well. That is wild. Dog Senna. How we doing, buddy? Happy Whiskey Wednesday. What have you been up to? War crime, Scott. Absolutely. War crime alert. I feel like we need to teleport him. Uber, look at this. Is that the main road? So this right here is the main road. Oh, and the dirt track into the forest for resupplying. That's why he's positioned here. Brilliant. So he's going to see the vehicles where my cursor is now. They'll come to the left and then up this dirt track. And by the time that happens, Goober will surely be round about here for the straight shot. Now, we're going a bit further back, as we've got Thunder, Monty, and Miles trying to cause trouble. And, well, they're not just trying. Thunder is succeeding. That is a supply runner down. Who did he kill? Ads. Now, Sully, Ladies Man, and Jinxie, they're trying to clear the area. They're just to his north. But Thunder will have an advantage. Thunder. I am so sorry. Oh, Sully. Sully's line of sight was absolutely disgraceful. You can see him there. I was like, how did that just happen? Great shots. But the threat is not over. Stuck in work until Friday. Sendog. That is also a war crime. Monty making his way down. Has been spotted by Midwest. Top of the town. Great spot. Monty's going to make his way into the bushes, where he's going to let loose at Jinxie. Unfortunately for him, Jinxie was not alone. Ladies Man following up. Sully behind. It's a 3v1. Ladies Man going down. It's now a 1v1 with Jinxie down. He feels confident, and that confidence is what got Monty in the end. Thinking that was it. That is many players' mistakes. Thinking that is it. I've cleared the area before you secure. It was a great performance, Monty, but you need to be a tad more cautious. Further up the road, back towards the main objectives. Jensen Button is retired and just doing donuts in the crop fields. Thank you for destroying the environment. Love to see it. Huberson being very patient still. Over here, forward operating bases. Hill 193 is being approached, not too cautiously, by Stevie Steve and Creamy Sniper. probably a good idea to get out of the vehicle now before you draw too much attention. Enjoy the stream, everyone. Time to clock in at the hell pit. Hey, Sendog, sending you our best. Smash it, and we will see you Friday. Fingers crossed. Loving it, Scott. Thank you for the support. And sending my thoughts your way with all these storms. Stay safe. Evening, donkey. What are we drinking today? If it's not whiskey, it's not right. Stevie Steve and Creamy making their way. Creamy with the sniper. It's in his name, isn't it? Lining up the shots. Best to lay low. RPG is ready. And what a way to announce you are here. One soldier down. I'd imagine the other two are unconscious. As that meets a rocky end. Windscreen wipers. Just like, we'll just shrug that off. Now, Creamy should... Oh. Should come and try and finish the job. So we should open the door. If he can. Because you have got Mev in the back. You want to try and open that back door and the passenger. Always going to get them out. That's even smarter. Oh. Oh, Mev's up. Oh, no. Creamy just taking his sweet time, leading to his demise. And very unfortunately, Stevie did not stick with Creamy. Stevie went on his own adventure. Maybe it would have turned out differently. But Stevie could still cause trouble. Hey, Miz. Yeah. Spelling out trouble there. Distracting the friendlies. Hoodwood being knocked. And there you are. You can see just here where that shot came from. Great lines of sight. Giving my liver a rest. Hey, it is Whiskey Wednesday. If you're here, you're having the whiskey. Applying you up. Especially if you are on the NATO side. American whiskey. It's good. Had Japanese whiskey recently. I no longer have any left. Oh, send it. I love that you were playing medic. But Todd, man, look at you. Right place, right time. So this is the base which needs to be captured next from the NATO side. As you can see the Soviets moving their way through. We've got our next attack from Major, Valium, and Robbie. Valium was captured earlier, and I'm pretty sure he wants some revenge. We're going to watch what they do as they approach from the west side. Robbie getting a first pick, announcing they're here. Now, what should you do? You've just announced where you are. You definitely want to have maybe one player stay there, trying to pick off some players, while the others rotate round. So as Robbie now rotates to the right, just missing out on a line of sight against Serps, Valium's holding the position down. Now, if Robbie can secure... There we are. Beautiful timing. Thank you very much, Arma Reforger. I was going to say, if he can secure that right side, then his teammates should follow. Sticking together. Power in numbers. We'll rejoin the server. A little ad break, as you do. But I hope you're all having a great Wednesday. We have now got 6 days until Ready or Not. And I tell you, I am ready for Ready or Not. Absolutely living for it. Ooh, there's a little button which says create a highlight video. Oh, that's very neat. So I can create a highlight of the last 5 minutes. Didn't know I could do that. God, it is getting hot in here now. Definitely going to have to take off the top. Bear with me, guys. As we look once over the battlefield once more. Woo! It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. Massive Reggie PCF Fidget. Holding the line. Have we got any NATO forces here? We've got one. Reverend. Look at him coming to cause trouble. Love to see it. Love to see it. PC Smith. Owen coming from behind. Along with Ivy and Top. That mobile spawn is brilliant. Absolutely love it. Owen Smoky Fat Lip. Look at this. They've got out the vehicle already. And they're going to walk the rest of the way. Try not draw any attention. Talking of attention. Windigo Jim having a smoke party. No idea. Darth Norman. That's one thing I would love as well. And I might try and speak to the Battlefront lot to see if maybe there's a way that we could hear comms. Maybe if I was like to zoom in close to a player, I could then hear comms if they are making any. As we jump on board with the players. Bard Vader. Doing what Bard Vader does well. Invading the space. Oh, but how the tables have turned. And Hill 193 once again is about to be captured. This will be the 3rd time it's been captured since we've streamed in the 40 minutes. This is the hot one. Typically, we see the fights between Shuka, Nagan, and Shatanga. Today, the Soviet forces are doing well, and they're pushing up. And they're pushing up so much, I believe they've actually captured it. Oh no, it's still got the NATO flag on. Not quite yet. Flashy. Just in the area, taking some shots. Could probably take the hint. And you're going to see here, Guberson is still waiting. I'm just going to put the standing desk up now as well. I've been sat down for far too long. Surprised it works. Did order it online and didn't have to build it myself. Now, not the most complex thing, but with anything you build, there is that element. It might just not work. Here we go. Hawk, Thunder, buttons. Trying to make something happen. And patience is their number 1 right now. With Miles and Thunder lurking in the background as well. Now, I've heard rumours that the Battlefront lot, they're about to get an event ready. And I think it is about time. Talking of events, what have we done in the past? We've done an extraction event where we drop loads of teams off on everyone. And then we force them all together and then announce where an extraction is going to take place. Extract to win or be the last one standing. We've also done king of the castle, where you've got to capture the castle south of Evron and hold it after the 2-hour mark. Most soldiers inside the premise wins the game. And then Battlefront have done their D-Day event as well. But what would you like to see? Let me know in the chat down below, and we'll take it into consideration. But with this being said, this has been the Battlefront server, and Advanced and Secure is a beautiful game mode, so make sure you jump on when possible. We're going to go on to the second part of the stream. We're going to go on to Vanilla, which I've thoroughly been enjoying once again. And Conflict. Maybe that is a way we do with the Battlefront server. Maybe we take it back to Conflict. Let me know. We definitely want to please the player base, but Advanced and Secure keeps the craziness in both teams neck and neck all together, which was one of the problems with Conflict, right? People just find it so hard to stay together. Now, let me show off my favorite servers once again. And if you missed the beginning of the stream, here is a teaser of what is to come. If you weren't here, what are you taking away from this teaser picture? What do you think it's all about? What could they be hinting towards of what is coming next on the next big update? Ooh, let's maybe jump into this one here. I'll leave that up for a few more seconds. Any guesses? Protect the president. I've never done that. Never done that on Arma. Oh, but for an event, protect the president. I like that. That's a great idea. Legendary. Shooting from vehicles. Absolutely. That's got to be it, right? There's no confirmation. But with the blurriness, the motion blur, the shooting in the supply truck, has to be. Has to be. Okay. Oh, the game has just ended, so we're going to start a new game. Now, as you know, starting a new game on Arma Reforger can provide many entertaining moments. I should have remembered the server name, to be fair. Let's actually put the filters on right now, below. Okay, this one's slowly building up. So we're going to go do that. Whiskey Wednesday, Dylan. Salute. I hope so. A lot of us do. Sweet. Shooting. Yes. Shooting is finally coming to Arma Reforger. Love that, Tom Tom. No, you don't. I have been through 3 tornadoes. 1 in a tent. In a tent? We've got a bloody Dorothy here from Wizard of Oz. Tom, would you recommend? Now, it's very entertaining to see most players still pick the US Army. When the game first came out, of course, everyone picked the US Army because everything was in English. And the Soviet not so much. I still find the Soviet Army to be the most powerful side. Oh, this game's been going on for 14 hours. Wow. So, looking at the battlefield, somehow NATO has got Bison, which absolutely stumps me. How? Surely that's been lost now. Plasma. Okay, we've got Becca's there. Our main operating base is by Shuka. How do we not have Shuka if this is our main operating base? Possibly the best main operating base in the entire game in terms of placement, because you've got Levy and Shotain. Okay, we're going to deploy Becca's. Oh, it is nighttime, and nighttime has just begun. Maybe not. Can someone please create a Vanilla Plus server with just night vision goggles? That's all I want. Keep everything the same and give me night vision goggles, right? Is that too much to ask for? Because, please. Well, that's Ireland. I rarely ever play Ireland. We'll jump back onto here. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Absolutely. Wolfpack, happy Whiskey Wednesday. How we doing, soldiers? Ugh. I've been playing. Let me show you right now. I've been playing a lot of Rematch. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Rainbow Six Siege, not too much. Let's look on the PlayStation Store. Any games anyone's excited for? Delta Force, I'm very excited for that. 19th of the 8th, so next month. Ready or Not, very excited for. That comes out next week. Yeah, 6 days. Gears of War. I mean, back when I had a 360, good game. Then went to PlayStation, never played anymore. What is the free games of the month? Oh, I have to say, The Forest, good game. Subscriptions. What do we got? PlayStation Plus monthly games. Diablo. Never played a Diablo. No idea what these are. But I've heard of Diablo at least. Anyway, back to Arma. Soviets, again, they're a player down. Okay, looking at this battlefield. So we are winning 3. Oh no, we're losing 3-4. The biggest impact right now is the tower. So let's see if we can go make an impact. 2,500 supplies here, so we're going to spawn there. There's only 700 at Monty. Beautiful rainy day. Ah, but nighttime is approaching once again. Arma Reforger. And Arma says, you know what? Don't play the game. If you're not going to play nighttime, don't play. The thing is, and let me get a vote in chat right now. Is nighttime still too dark on PlayStation? Like, give me your honest opinion. If you think I'm just being, you know what right now, beginning with P. Wrong answers in the chat. Then let me know. But I don't think I am. I honestly think the game is still unplayable. Now you have to remember which ones you've put in and which ones you haven't. Right. So we go this one. Oh, okay, with EU. So we're gonna go 6,000 and let's go 6,008. Jesus. Stop it with the rematch nonsense. Hang loose crashes. Hey, it's not Arma Reforger if you don't have some game crashes, right? Hey, rematch, I'm enjoying it. I am, I promise you. At this rate, I'm gonna go play a game of rematch right now. Flavor Gaming, yeah man. There we are, agreed. How long are the nights? They're very long. I don't know what it is with my TV, but Daisy and Arma are not dark at all, but my monitor is way darker. See, if you're on PC, I know you can mess around with your gamma and, you know, you can see stuff. And it depends on your monitor. You can play around with the settings. I can do that and barely see, right? But then you guys are still going to see pitch black. I'm not about that. Not about that. So while we're waiting, the two things we've talked about today is this teaser here, which we all believe is shooting from vehicles is coming in the next update. With that being said, hey, look, Battlefront Madness. There it was. We have the roadmap. We spoke about this earlier. You can see that earlier on in the stream. This is what is left to come. The anti-personnel mines, electrical system, which will be implemented onto everyone and Ireland. And then conflict updates. The building mode. Bases will soon be constructible almost anywhere. And a commander role will also be implemented into the game. When this all comes about, which hopefully is in the next major update alongside shooting from vehicles, I'm sure the Battlefront Madness server will return to everyone to experience all of this. However, any changes and updates from the team will then lead to mass mod updates as well. Okay. I do like to spawn at La Runs. It hasn't got a radio tower, so I could go do that, but it's also not got vehicles. So what we might do is spawn at Levy. Might be a good idea. Oh, we could spawn at Entree. Get some quick XP. Base is under attack though. Okay, let's spawn at the military base and we're gonna go down to Sadco. Oh my god, you know what? It's 4 in the morning. We can survive. It's 4 in the morning. We've got Anchovy. How you doing, Anchovy? Love the name, buddy. Actually don't like anchovies though. Shame about that. So, looking at the map, here's the plan. A radio tower needs building at La Runs. We've got a radio backpack. And then we can go to Sadco. We're going to spawn this. Get some supplies in it as well. Like we did yesterday. Okay, this has got plenty of supplies near it. So can we just load it up? Unavailable. Open chunk. Okay, let's go to the little signpost. Like you have the flashlight, but if you use the flashlight, you're dead, right? You're dead. But we still can't load. Right, we're gonna get in. Oh, okay, we've got 8 supplies we can load. Oh, that's so frustrating. And now cars turn off every time you get out. Even more annoying. So we're going to park at the back. Okay, we'll park here then. Load the supplies up. Jesus. Okay, there we are, 120. But that wasn't the world's biggest task. Jesus. PS5 as well, yeah. Do you prefer mouse and keyboard or controller for this game? I've not played it on mouse and keyboard. I typically am and always have been a controller player. So can't really tell you, but again, this game is and has been built for mouse and keyboard. You know, they had to then, like Delta Force, do all the keybinds for controller and optimize it as best they could. It's still not perfect, but they've done a good job. of how many keybinds, you know, you have. So, step 1, radio tower at Le Runs. This will help generate supplies for Le Runs, as well as nearby bases, adding that connection. It's not my car. Okay. Now, remember, you do not want to build a radio tower in the open, as it is a spawn point. All I can really see right now is where my headlights are. What time are we on? So to check the time, you want to go up here, and you can just drag that there. So you can see when we joined the game a few minutes ago, it was just past 4, and now you're looking about, what, half 4. So in the next in-game half an hour, we should see some daytime, or some daylight. Fingers crossed. You know these maps blindfolded? True, I do know them very well. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant radio tower. Built it on the main road. That's how well I know the map. Yeah, let me just build it here. An enemy can literally come by car, dismantle this so super easily. I'm sure it'll catch some people by surprise. Maybe they'll drive around and drive right into it and explode. There we are, it's all tactical. Fully intended. Okay, mission 1 complete. We have built the radio tower at Le Runs. This is now generating 5 supplies. So, that's a win. What we could do, which will further help our team, is let's see if we can build a heavy vehicle depot. So we need 350. Now, why would I build that straight away? Because it can then hold more supplies. This base is currently limited to 500 supplies. So you want to build, again, an arsenal, or preferably the heavy vehicle. Just so then over time you come back to the base and it's got way more supplies than 500. We can't do that. So we're going to leave it there. Okay, so we can see Fugari is under attack. Let's have a look at the map. You always want to be... What's this here? Weird. You always want to be looking at the map. And we can see right here, we've got forces on their way to Sadko. We're at Le Runs. My favourite way to go is down past Le Runs town along the coastline. Park a vehicle here with the radio backpack. And you can have a few different approaches. You can join this right now. It's server 17116008. Oh, and there we are. Daylight, finally. We'll keep the lights on for now. Okay. Doors are going to remain open. Kind of a thing. I wish you could drive past an enemy soldier with your door open and it would make physical contact. That would be hilarious. Maybe after the next update. Cerberus, you know it. And if I wasn't driving, I would play the backpack animation. He says. Actually, can't find it right now. Okay. There we go. Had to do it. Wolfpack, there we go. So, okay, I'm going to give you guys 2 options. We like to do this. We like to do this game. Okay, handbrake on. Birds are chirping. Let's have a look. So there's the base. you can actually see a few players there in the distance. I'm going to give you two options. You either put in the chat option 1 or option 2. Just put 1 or 2. Now, 1 is going to be the most sensible, I believe, and 2 the most risky. Option 1 is to drive along and park the tree over in the woods with the radio backpack, and we'll go and approach safely. And option 2 is we drive along the beach, maybe avoid those rocks, and then try and park behind enemy lines. I don't think it's the best one to choose, but I'm leaving it down to you. So 1 or 2. Book, you didn't even wait to listen. You just put 2 because I said dangerous, right? Of course. It is under attack right now as well. So we've got 1 vote for Book. Same Book, option 2. Anyone else? Anyone coming in? Yeah, Book. Okay, well, Book had the only say in that one. Stop drinking that whiskey, Martin, to cool down. Anglusa said 1. Okay, we're tied right now. Looking for a tie break. I know, having whiskey to cool down, not the smartest idea. Too late. Okay, option 2. Okay. Okay, it's option 2. So we need to go beachside. I've got a real bad feeling about this. A very, very bad feeling. I mean, if I intended that, that would have been great. However, we've lost all momentum. We're going to thread the needle. Definitely dodging all the bullets. How did that work? Okay, radio backpack. You can go down here. The fact that worked is, quite frankly, unbelievable. Alright, bayonet. Oh my lord, FPS. Take our time. Slower you move, the quieter you are. Here we go. Pick up the pace. Oh, barbed wire. Not my friend. Okay, we just walk around like we pretend to be here. Like we belong here. And just going into the quarters, don't mind me. Meant to be here. Meant to be here. Thank you for 27 likes. Appreciate you. Yeah, let's get some grenades. Listen to it. Listen to them all panicking right now. Yeah. Okay. He's by the arsenal. He's by the arsenal. He's by the arsenal. Dumb Americans.
He fucking shot me here like a little. Yeah, wait, don't go there. Don't go there. I'm throwing a freaking. Get out! Get out! Get out! Okay, I fought the AT. My whoop blew up. Okay, never mind. Tony can't fly. No injuries.
Okay, we need to play this tactically. These guys are having a great time. I love this. Oh my god.
What the fuck is going on?
They've just team killed each other. They're doing my job for me. Okay, we need to bandage up still. They're all on the arsenal. Okay, they've got barbed wire there. So, okay, we might just wait for them all to line up. Just keep shooting and moving. Shooting and moving. See if there's anyone on this side. I want to get a bayonet kill. Beautiful little headshot there. Taking care of that MG gunner. Shame. It's funny how this always happens if you sneak into enemy bases. They don't expect you to be here. Or to be so patient. We gotta wait for my boy. Bring me his scalp. What am I listening to? Okay, they're waiting for their boy. He's got that aura walk. Oh, wow.
That's the reason you can fucking run.
I've not got a silencer. Another one. Right in front of me. Oh my god. Oh dear me. Oh, and we've got the radio backpack. Oh, they did not see this coming, did they? We'll go to the back. And we'll unload. That will top up the radio backpack. And we're going to play a quick advert from our sponsor. The radio backpack. Buy yours now at the nearest arsenal. Okay, I definitely want a bayonet kill. Now, they're going to think, oh, we finally got him. We finally got him. Little do they know. We're back. Now, we don't want to get spotted coming from this direction, right? Okay, slow it down. Okay. They were standing still. Ah! The grenades, I never throw far enough. I never throw far enough. Okay, we're gonna keep doing this until they realize we've got a radio. Okay, we're gonna have to be a little more cautious with this life.
Is the US helicopter at Yolga Russian?
Let's keep going. We'll go around a bit more. Attack from a different side. Jihadi John has just left the game. RIP. A real contributor. So the reason I'm doing this is if they're going to get curious, right? But because they can't see my name, they don't know it's the same person. If I get close and shouting he's sniping from the woods. Okay, we'll try that. We'll try that. Okay. We're just gonna let these guys absolutely run havoc right now. He's in the woods. He's in the woods.
Жатва 01. Всем позывным. Мы взяли базу Ёлка. Конец связи.
Bayonet, bayonet. Okay, let's get the smokes down. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Товарищи захватили передовой пост у базы Кабак. Конец связи.
That tactic didn't work for me. Teleport full loadout. I've only just I'm still a private, I believe. Okay, let's get the grenades ready. Can't see anyone. I think he's gone straight to the arsenal. That's what you get for playing American Barbie. Is he still alive? He is. And we're capturing the base. Love that. Boom. Beautiful. Right, guys. We'll go for a little stab. Oh! Doesn't get juicier than this. We're getting the passenger. Gonna get in the gunner. Can't see where I got shot from before. Oh, there we are. Love that. Right, guys, that is me done for today. But I will be back with some more tomorrow. Yeah, Thursday. Thursdays. We've had Whiskey Wednesdays, Thursdays. It's all to come. I hope you've had a good one today. If you missed the beginning, definitely go back. We did some Battlefront madness streaming. Then we came and did the beautiful conflict on vanilla. And again, we'll be back tomorrow for more Arma Reforger. Enjoy your Whiskey Wednesdays. Have a great day, great night, great morning, wherever you are. And see you very soon. Thank you very much for being here today, mate. Appreciate it. Have a good one.